The ragged robber ran round the raggedy rock. The ragged robber ran round the raggedy rock.
Hey, Dave.
Oh, hi there, Brad. Just caught me in the middle of doing my vocal warm-ups. Hope you're well, mate. Thanks for the script for this week. Let's crack on.
Folks, this is probably the toughest shipwrecked recording I have done. I'd just like to pay tribute to David Waite, DJ Dave, and on behalf of Shipwrecked, we'd like to send our deepest sympathies to the Waite family and say a big thanks to Dave for, even though he can't hear us, but good on you, mate, for the work you put in over the years. And here's a few excerpts of DJ Dave.
So, you really were fucking a tennis ball?
Got him. Dave, this was meant to be serious, mate, if you could keep it that way. Yeah, we're going to play a few of your classic moments in Hard Cunts and Shipwrecked.
Oh, wicked, man.
And pressing play.
Ever since the start of time, there have been people who make the rules, people who break the rules, and the gangs of the underworld who don't give a shit about any of the above. From the Cray twins in London to the painters and dockers of Melbourne, cities around the world have always had an underbelly of hardness. It's just the way it goes. Old men are born, it's bred into them, genetics. Handed down from their fathers and their fathers' fathers, and in some cases their fathers' fathers' fathers. In fact, if you believe old Barry, glass eye and the slight limpo Henderson, who frequents my establishment every third week in June, their fathers' 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 fathers. This breed of men can pierce you with their eyes until fear unintentionally fills your fucking trousers. Others can only dream, act, and talk it up. It's up to you to work out who's real and who's not in this life. Keep your eyes open and don't be blinded by the bullshit. Like the great Stevie Wonder once said to me, "Where the fuck did you put my pint, Gov?" Think about it.
And now, as you'll play the part of the pizza boy, I hope you're ready. Thank you.
Come in.
Just your pizza delivery.
Just pop it on the table there, son. Pix, can you pay for that?
I thought you said your phone didn't work.
I've been known to say a lot of things, Pixie Jenkins. I didn't know you meant that phone. Thought you meant the other one.
Hey, this is just Monopoly money. This is no good to me.
What if you get fucking stuck during a game of Monopoly?
What do you mean, get stuck?
Oh, you know, land on Mayfair with a couple of motels on it. You can't see any way out. Pressure turns up. The kids and wife are looking at you like the main breadwinner of the house. But you know, you're in bad financial difficulty. The kids will turn to drugs. The wife will move in with your best mate. The dog will get put down. And in bingo, you remember the stash you got from the boys on the island. Quickly pull it from the sock. Pay the rent. Save the marriage. Take it now. And thank us later. What do you say?
I'm a pizza boy. I haven't got a wife and kids. So how comes...
Sorry, I nearly did my own voice in the pizza boy voice, so it's back to me, Dave W. Thank you very much. So how comes you didn't mug him then?
Because we didn't. Where'd you come from anyway?
I fell out of the sky.
Well, you ought to be more careful, David. And pressing play once again. Evening, Governor. Pint, thanks, mate.
Here. Now keep it down. The other punters are complaining that you blokes are a bit too loud.
What punters? This bloke here.
Fuck off.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
He's a lippy git, isn't he?
That's a problem round here. No manners. Not like the old days. I remember working the bar at the Blind Beggar on Whitechapel Road back in '66. I saw a bit of disrespect like that one evening. This time from a small-time scrap metal dealer called George Cornell, who sat with his mate Albie Wood. They came in for a beer one night around 8:30 p.m. I remember the time because the old clock in the corner had just chimed 9 bells, but we all knew that it was 30 minutes fast, putting the time at exactly 8:30. Next enters a bloke called Ronald, who went by the name Ron, and had a twin brother named Reg, who had no patience for anyone using the word later in front of his brother's name for a laugh. So anyway, Ronnie walked in by himself with no help from anyone else, human or animal. George Cornell mockingly looked up and said, "Look what the dog's brought in." And Ronnie, just like that, pulled a 9mm Luger and shot him in the old loaf of bread. Now, if he'd have had the respect to have said, "Look who just walked in using nothing more than his own 2 legs," then this type of incident may have never have needed to happen. You know what I mean?
It does seem to be a bit extreme, if I'm to be honest. I think the old later on joke would be a nice wee laugh from time to time, in the right circumstances.
Well, obviously Reggie wasn't a joker of the family then, was he?
Well, yeah, I suppose. Another pint there, Gov?
Of course there is. It's a fucking pub, isn't it? Think about it.
Another round here, Guvna.
Money up front.
Whack it on the slate.
Do I look like the fucking Salvation Army to you, boy? No, I don't. So either you put out some sausage and mash, or fuck off. All right.
Evening, Governor. Pint, thanks, mate.
Here. I trust you boys realise the Harvey Nickel you seem to got yourselves into. The cufflink don't fuck around when it comes to the bees and honey, and I don't need Benny the Jet coming round and making threats about tuning your piano in here, if you get what I'm saying.
What did he send in the hammer?
Fuck off.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Looks like the boys are in a wee bit of trouble, Gov.
I'll say they are. No one in their right mind wants Mark the Hammer on their tail. He's the sort of geezer who'd give an absolute hiding out the kindness of his own heart, just to show you some affection. He reminds me of a bloke I once knew called Mad Frankie Fraser, who was running round as an enforcer and part-time amateur dentist with a Richardson gang in South London in the 1960s. Mad Frankie never did get the proper qualifications he needed to pull the old amateurs out of the north and south, and that, I guess, is something to do with having the word mad in front of his name. I mean, who in their right mind goes to a dentist called Mad Frankie, for fuck's sake? You'd be slinging him a bag of sand just to keep his Germans well away from your Penelopes. Want my advice? Change it to Gentle Frank, and they'll have him lining up at the fucking door. I kid you not.
I'd get my teeth whitened by a dentist called Gentle Frank.
Well, you fucking need it, mate.
It's mostly just cheese, it turns them all yellow.
Anyway, he never did bother changing it, thought it was unnecessary. See, Mad Frankie also collected debts. If you couldn't pay, he'd pull out some of your teeth with a pair of pliers, one at a time. Simple as that. It made perfect sense. No one wanted a visit from Mad Frank. No one. The downside, of course, is that he ended up in court in 1967 and spent the next 10 years in Parkhurst for operating as a dentist without a licence or something to do with torture. But what I'm saying is these clowns better watch out. They'll find themselves in the bottom of the fucking Thames if they're not careful.
Because of their teeth?
No, because the Hammer will not take fucking kindly to it.
So is he a dentist?
Forget about the fucking dentist.
To be honest, I hadn't thought about him till you brought it up.
And stop breathing at me. When you talk, it's fucking horrible.
Is this better?
Think about it.
Now this part is David playing Danny Popular, residential nutcase. Just pressing play now.
Don't lose your heads now. Remember that bloke who lived down the road from Gary's saucy home video shop? He said, if we were ever interested in making a few quid, we shouldn't hesitate in giving him a call.
You mean Danny Popular, the geezer who stopped in the middle of the high street and gave Eddie Finger's nephew a hiding for looking in his general direction?
Yeah, that's him.
The same bloke who broke Batsy Wilson's toes for thinking about walking on his mother's freshly cut grass?
Yeah.
The same dude who just stole the Easter eggs off those kids down by the river over there?
Fuck me, speak of the devil, that's him. Oi, Danny! Danny! You alright, son? You got a minute? Oh, Danny. Oh, mate. Danny, my old mate. How's tricks, son?
Alright, Knuckle. Long time no see, pal. Heard you knocked out the butcher down the rainbow last week, lad. Alright, John.
You heard right, son. You should have seen it. Old Knuckle was fucking fierce, I tell you. Also, Danny, it's the Blade from now on, son. Johnny the Blade.
I'll cut your fucking ear off if you don't shut your mouth. You hear me, John? You'll be known as Johnny the Geezer who got his ear fucking cut off.
Old John, me old China. Plain old John's fine.
Danny, put the knife away, pal. Just calm down, it's all right. That's the lad. Now, remember, you said if if we ever needed to earn a few bunts, and we could give you a call, and you might be able to point us in the right direction, yeah?
How do I not know you're working for the pigs?
Well, if it's proof you want, look at this. We hate the fucking cops.
What the fuck is this then?
Dude, it's a list of things we could get into. Like, look, it's got racketeering, narcotics, murder, extortion, money laundering, got loan sharking, we got bribery, even a little bit of illegal gambling, some counterfeiting, skullduggery, fucking about, even hijacking and smuggling.
Hang on.
It's got everything.
Hang on. It says at the top of this page that this is a list of the criminal activities that the Richardson gang were involved in.
Yeah, but would a copper be involved in any of this stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say they would, to be honest. Dodgy cunts.
Look, we're not the fucking filth popular, me old mucker. We just need some bangers to see us through a tight spot. So have you got any jobs going on, or not?
All right. In that case, I might have something. What do you know about bird eggs?
And did we mention his phone skills?
I'm off out. But if you hear one word about my dog, you call me on the fucking hole.
Hang on, Emma. Lurchers armpit, pub and fucking sandwich bar.
Alright, Gov. This isn't anyone you know.
Who the fuck is this?
None of your business, pal. Look.
Fucking time wasting gits.
Who was that, Gov?
I don't fucking know, do I?
Anyway, gents, like I was saying, I'm out of here.
Sorry, Emma. Lurchers armpit.
What happened to the sandwich bar bit?
What?
Never mind. Look, I've got a message for the hammer.
Who is this?
This is, Anon. This is Anon. Listen.
What kind of a fucking name is that?
Look, the name's not important. Who the fuck have you got singing in there, Gov? Sounds like the poor kid's in pain or something.
He's a mate of Deaf Tony. I mean, what the fuck am I telling you for? Listen, Aaron, or whatever your fucking name is.
We've got the hammer's dog. And if he don't come up with 25,000 nicker, he'll be brown bread, if you know what I mean.
Is that the knuckle?
No, it's not me, no.
Well, for your sake, I hope you know what kind of game you're playing at, my son. Emma, some geezer here on the Sharon Stone says he has your dog and wants 25 large to reunite you with your four-legged friend.
Tell him I'll crack his fucking skull if he doesn't drop it back within the next half hour.
He said he'll crack your fucking...
I heard. You don't think he's serious, do you? I mean, he could be joking, yeah? He's just joking, and he wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do that, would he? Hey, he wouldn't do
Don't do anything stupid, Knuckle. Goodbye.
Then later on that episode.
Oh, hello. Here comes our very own telemarketer. Hello, Knuckle. You got Hammer's dog, or is he gonna have to break your fucking Malmagina's old son?
Keep it down, Gov. Fucking hell. Don't know what you're on about. Here, you got rid of that plonk you had singing here earlier, then?
I beg your pardon, Knuckle.
I heard he was fucking horrible. That's what I heard.
I heard that as well.
You were fucking here, Beefy.
This must be where I heard it then. He was horrible.
All right, Gav.
All right, Danny, pint.
Yeah, cheers, pal. Beefy. All right, Emma. Looking dangerous there, son.
Hey, Danny, have you seen my fucking dog?
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Very good, Beefy. I've never heard that one before. Fucking classic, mate.
Yes, you have. I do it all the time. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Oi, keep it down, Beefy. The other punters are complaining.
Is it all clear?
Oh, Christ, he's here.
You bastard.
Open the fucking door.
Here, John. What's them cuts on your face then?
Cut myself shaving with stuffed off home for a quick tub on our way here. Splash of brute. Hello, ladies, eh?
Look out, Johnny, the fucking blade is on the prowl. I hear you're good at picking up the dogs, me old Mickey Mouser.
Well, that's it then. Drinks all around, I suppose, Gov.
My shout, boys.
Yeah, baby. Woohoo!
Yes!
What a fucking day.
And that hopefully is the end, Brad. I hope you can make something out of that. Good luck. And if you need anything else doing again, mate, let me know as per usual. Take care, buddy. Ta-ra.
And just like that, Dave's recording shut down, or cut off, or couldn't be asked finishing off. Fucking lazy. That's, Jesus. On behalf of everyone at Shipwrecked, I'd like to say thanks to Dave and all the best to his family. Thanks, mate. And everyone else out there, friends and family, and Jimmy, Beefy, Gav, anyone that's been involved with Shipwrecked or Hard Cunts or any of that, all the best to yous all, and just enjoy life while you can. Good on yous. Tight lines, Dave.
Yeah, most people just assume my parents were massive Miami Vice fans and named me after Don Johnson. But the truth is, I'm a disc jockey. Oh, wicked man. What was your handle? Like your name. What did people call you? Hang on, didn't you say the doctor said autistic? Maybe you should have given him donkey legs. Oh, fuck's sake. Really should stop printing off the entire script. Fucking hell.